When earning badges by video, please make sure you read the information that is found on the DSA website. Be sure you understand what the checkoff sheet is requiring. Only items in bold or blue text need to be shown on the video. The training information available for the badge may give insight into exactly what needs to be shown on the video. Even if your dog knows how to perform the behaviors for the badge, read through this training information. The checkoff sheet is an abbreviated version of these steps. Testing guidelines, when available, will give you some information of the common do's and don'ts for the testing. Incorrect demonstration of the test behaviors will result in delays and additional fees because you will need to resubmit that part of the test. DSA promotes and encourages reward-based training only. If you use corrections like leash jerking or threatening tones of voice to train any of the required behaviors, you will need to train them again using only reward-based methods. Teaching your dog a new cue for the behavior that is only associated with a reward-based outcome will help the dog greatly. An actual clicker device is not required, but using a noise instead of a verbal marker is more effective and faster for many reasons. On your video, please briefly demonstrate some of the training steps so that the evaluator can see that you understand how to train it positively and that the dog responds to the marker. You may not have any rewards on you during the testing for any of the badges. No treats or toys in pockets or in pouches on your body. The dog should be fluent enough with the behaviors that a marker and rewards are not needed after every repetition. Plan your video shoot. Know what equipment or supplies are needed for the badge checkoff. Be sure you have the correct equipment and supplies. For example, for leave-it demos, the food needs to be highly tempting to the dog and visible to the camera. Doing your testing outside is best. This provides better lighting and more space. The inside of most homes do not offer enough space for testing of most badges. You can use a training center or other large indoor space if that's available to you. Minimize background noise as much as possible. A quiet part of a local park is ideal. Get someone to work the camera for you if at all possible. It helps greatly if someone can zoom in on the action so that it's more visible. Be sure they keep the whole person and dog visible to the evaluator, however. Using a tripod or other stable platform will help reduce motion sickness of the evaluator. Keep your video short and to the point. If at all possible, editing for length is allowed and encouraged. The evaluator doesn't really need to see everything that takes place between the demonstrated behaviors. You do not need any fancy editing procedures. Titles, music, and other special effects are discouraged. Please do your best to be sure the handler's cues can be heard on the video. No background music over the video, please. Submit your video in the proper format. Submissions that are not in approved formats cannot be viewed and will cause delays. You will need to resubmit the video in a format the evaluator can open and view. Please verify with the evaluator what format he or she can view before you edit your video. If submitting your test via YouTube, be sure it is a public video. Passwords should not be needed to view it. Once you mail in your video, processing can take 1 to 2 weeks, not including the mailing time. We do our best to get them viewed and returned faster, but don't be upset if it takes some time. Be sure to include with your video the completed badge form. The only empty blanks on the form should be for the evaluator's signature. Evaluators are not permitted to fill in any blanks other than their signature and cannot sign forms with blanks. A $5 review fee per dog per badge is required before a video submission can be reviewed. The first $5 review fee can be deducted from the cost of the badge. If you need to resubmit due to errors, the additional review fees are not deducted from the badge fee. If the badge includes a written test, please submit that with the video. Include your email address so that the evaluator can give you a written review of your performance and let you know if you passed or if further submissions are needed. After review, the signed badge form is mailed back to you. If you would like your video returned, it must be sent with a postpaid envelope or box. When you get the badge form back, mail in the bottom half only to the recognition department with the remainder of the badge fee. If you have questions, please use the Contact Us page of the website to send your inquiry to the proper department.